Hey there, good afternoon, and welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph, and I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So this is my Wednesday night favorite show. I do every Wednesday. I have a favorite thing. Now, sometimes I do rankings, sometimes I do top 25s, sometimes I do album rankings or song rankings. Today we're doing a song ranking. So this is the band Foreigner. That's what we're doing today. My top 10 favorite Foreigner songs. So I'm going to do it in the normal fashion that I always do them. And excuse me, but okay. I've had some indigestion today. Sorry. Anyways, so we're going to do it in the normal fashion where I do my 10th favorite song all the way to my first favorite, or from least to best, or worst to the best. So. And then I got a couple of honorable mentions as well. So, Foreigner is not a band I listen to much anymore. Haven't really been listening to them much over the last few years. But my daughter likes them, so I got her a Foreigner. She actually likes them quite a bit, and I got a couple albums for her, so she's probably listened to them more than I do. So, anyways, Foreigner, band that came out in the late 70s, I think of them as a pop band, but I guess the more technical term is they're probably a power pop band for the most part, with some ballads and stuff that they like to do as well. So they're a British American combo, and that's where they got the name Foreigner. The most notable members of the band, of course, Lou Gramm, the vocalist, and Ian McDonald. I forgot about him. He actually is originally from King Crimson, and then he helped form this band as well. So there's a radical difference there, right? So anyways, we have my top 10. So my Foreigner is pretty much between the first album and I'll say the fifth album. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. The debut, Double Vision, Head Games, 4, and then the other two that came after that I can never remember the names of because I never listened to them much. Oh yeah, Agent Provocateur and Inside Information. Those are the other two. So anyways, those are basically where my stuff's coming from. I didn't really listen to them much after Lou Gramm left, and to be honest, I never listened to them much after they did the 4 album. I kind of drifted away from that kind of scene, but I do like a lot of their earlier stuff quite a bit. So we'll start with the number 10, and at the end I'll give you the honorable mentions too. I Don't Want to Live Without You. That came off of their Inside Information album. Like that song a lot. Then we go to the Double Vision album for the song Spellbinder. This is kind of a not so well-known Foreigner song, but it's one that I always liked on the album. I think it's the last track on the album. If it's not last, it's second last. It's one of those two anyways. Like this song a lot as well. Then we do Don't Let Go, which is a deeper cut track that comes off of the 4 album. And that song I haven't actually listened to for a long time. I listened to it today just because I wanted to make sure I had the right one. Sometimes you pick the wrong song, right? But yeah, good track. Then we're back to the 4 album. We go to Urgent, which is probably my favorite track on this album. There are some other big hits on the album too, but I'm not as big on them. I like this one quite a bit though. So then there's that, and then my daughter actually likes the Jukebox Hero one. She likes that a lot. Number 6 is from the Het Games album, the title track. Always like this tune. I think it is probably one of the last kind of Foreigner songs that I listen to quite regularly before I kind of got away from them a bit. So the number 5 song comes from the Double Vision album as well, and that's the one album that I still listen to fairly regularly. It probably was my first one and easily my favorite album by them. And this one is the song Hot Blooded. Really like this song a lot. Pretty cool riffing on it as well. Then we have from the Double Vision album again, we have Blue Morning, Blue Day. Can you do things my way? Yeah, cool track. Just a good song. I just love that song. So, and then next up, the number 3 song is Cold as Ice. That's off the debut album. Really the only song I really ever listened to off that. I did own the album, but I just never listened to it much. I did like that song quite a bit though. Cold as Ice. I think that is one of my daughter's favorites as well. Then we got my second favorite song, which I like quite a bit. This is more of a power pop song, or it's almost a hard rock song, I think. And we're talking about Dirty White Boy from Head Games. Really great track. I love the riff on this song. So good. So the number 1 song has always been the number 1 song. I can't remember a time where it wasn't my favorite song by them. I still like it a lot. I still sing it in the shower all the time. I still get that album out, and this is the track I'm looking for, and that's Double Vision, the title track for Double Vision. Just such a cool song, really great. Yeah, just that whole album is really good, actually. You'll have to excuse me, getting towards my bedtime. Anyways, I love that track a lot, and it's on a great album. Like that album and the Head Games album are probably my 2 favorites by them. So let me just reiterate the count again. So we have Double Vision from the Double Vision album at number 1. Dirty White Boys from Head Games, that's number 2. Number 3, Cold as Ice from their debut. Number 4, Blue Morning, Blue Day from Double Vision as well. Number 5, also from Double Vision, Hot Blooded. Number 6, Head Games from the Head Games album. So you can see that I'm pretty dominated by a couple of albums here. Then we have number 7, Urgent from 4. And number 8, Don't Let Go from 4 as well. Then you have Spellbinder from Double Vision, but more of a deeper cut there. And then number 10, I Don't Want to Live Without You, which is a bit of a ballad, but I kind of like it anyways, from the Inside information. Some notable tracks. Mostly all the songs on Double Vision are honorable mentions here. They all could easily be mentioned here. And then like Blinded by Science, which is on the Head Games album. That Was Yesterday. I know that one's actually from Agent Provocateur. That's a little bit later in there. Yeah, really good tune though. I like it. So there you have it. My top 10 favorite Foreigner songs. This is a band that, regularly tours still. In fact, I don't think there's any original members still playing with the band, because Jones was ill last time I checked on them. But I think it's just pretty much all new people. Well, not new people, but none of the original 6 are in the band anymore. But the music is still really good. I've seen them actually on here doing different concerts and stuff. I still think they sound pretty good. They are a band that you'll see them quite a bit. They'll tour with bands like Journey, Kansas, Styx. I think REO Speedwagon in there too, if I'm correct. Those kind of bands, they tour often with them. But I think of them as a bit of a power pop, maybe a little bordering on some hard rock here at different points in their thing. But they'd be basically a commercial kind of pop rock, power rock band. But the vocalist is fantastic. I love Lou Gramm, just a great singer. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of my top 10 favorite Foreigner songs. Please, if you did, please like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. Next week we're going to be back and doing another favorites. I think we're going to do the my top 15 U.S. rock bands. This is going in with the theme that I did the British one first, because that's the one I have the most interest in, and then we'll do the American one next. This one I don't really know what's going to happen here. There are 2 or 3 bands I know are going to be there, but for the most part I've been listening to so much new stuff that some of that stuff has got to get in here somewhere. So, and I think some of it will get here in the Americans, because I've been listening to a lot more American music because people are pushing on me to listen to that. I've never really been a huge fan of the US bands, but there are some. There's 3 or 4 of them that I like really a lot. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. So please like and subscribe. We'll be back next Wednesday again, and you have yourself a good evening. Good night from Prog Monster.